in a 919. We moved back to the 252. We're gonna get into all the details, but let me get my groceries. Okay, so I got my groceries in the house, so now we can chit chat a little bit. First and foremost, happy July, guys. Today is July the 1st. It's the first of the month, and I felt like before I could come back with another video, another vlog, I had to address the elephant in the room, address the inconsistencies. I think a few vlogs ago I told you guys that there were so many transitions that were happening in my life, and I just had to figure out like how I wanted to come back on screen. I was having a change of heart about the things that I wanted to share and all of those kind of things, right? So you guys know that I had a career change. If you have been following along, if you are new here, hey girl, hey. I didn't even do my intro, y'all. That's crazy. I was just so excited about just kind of jumping back in and doing this video because my girls have been saying that they miss me. You know, I have such a tight-knit community, but I absolutely adore my YouTube subscribers, my faithful subscribers who, you know, when you ain't seen me post nothing, you DMing me the looking eyes on Instagram like, where the vlogs? Or if you see me post on TikTok, you like, this is cute, but hope we got a vlog coming soon. I really appreciate y'all, and I just wanted to jump in and address the elephant in the room, my inconsistencies. Like I told you guys a few vlogs ago, I was in the middle of transition. If you've been following along for a minute, then you know I went from having a boutique and being a boutique owner for 10 years and being a business coach and strategist for 8+ years to literally hearing the voice of God tell me that it was time to pivot, right? So you guys who've been following, you know that I closed my boutique in 2024. I sought God like, okay, boom, what we supposed to be doing next, right? And the Lord led me to real estate. Everything was just easy breezy as far as getting into real estate school and all of those things, right? And then of course I became licensed and I started my journey as a real estate agent, right? And you guys, I experienced so many transitions in real estate, right? I started out in Raleigh with a different firm, ended up switching firms, affiliated with a firm that is located in my hometown, and then feeling God literally lead me to the 252, which is where I'm from. And honestly, I be telling y'all all the time, like, being obedient to God is not about what you want to do with your life. It's following the voice of God and being obedient, because even when you can't see what's happening or what's next or what's down the line for you, God has the full picture and he knows why he leads you to where he leads you. Nonetheless, I ended up relocating here, and you guys, my real estate career took off. Everything has been moving so fast. If you are following me on Facebook and Instagram, you know that I just celebrated getting my first listing, and things are moving along with it. All glory and thanks to God, because when I say he came through for us at the 11th hour, if you've been following me on social media, you know that that has been a journey, okay? And we had some challenges, but God is good and God is faithful. So it was just kind of, I was trying to figure out, like, how do I want to come back to YouTube? What do I want to say? What do I want to share? And you know what, girl? I have always been an advocate for living your dream life, building your dream life at the level that you can until God promotes you, until God opens the door for even more elevation, right? And so I wanted to share my journey, not so much as my personal life and things like that, because some of y'all got weird. Like, y'all be seeing my family out and be saying stuff. Yeah, so I just kind of had like the ick about sharing like personal life, who's in my personal life, my friendships, my family. And I just was like, ugh, I don't know if I want to do that anymore. Y'all know how I feel about my grandma. My grandma is my boo. And, you know, my grandma is in her 60s, her late 60s. And she would tell me that people will walk up to her and be like, oh, I know who you are. You're Lashay's grandmother. And I just didn't like that. So for a minute, I was like, oh, I don't want to share my family, but I'm always with my family. And then I was like, I don't necessarily want to share too much about my career, because yeah, the more you share online, the more you open up for people to judge, have an opinion about, and all of those things. And it's like, to me, the things that you love the most, you take care of those things, you preserve those things. So it took me a minute to kind of figure out what exactly I wanted to come back on YouTube and do. And I realized after having a conversation with someone, like, I want to really get back to just like sharing so much of my personality. Not necessarily the intimate details of my life, but my personality, the way that I see life, the perspective of life that I have. I want to be able to share with you guys how I see life through my lens. If you know me, you know I'm an advocate for living your best life without compromising your morals. If you are a woman of God, if you are a believer in Jesus Christ, you can for sure go out, enjoy your life, and have fun without all of the compromise. And so I really want to get back to just showing that, sharing that. A lot of you guys said that you miss like my entrepreneurial behind the scenes. So I want to show you guys work days, work day routines, and all of those things. So now that we addressed the elephant in the room, girl, I am not going to do like a moving series. You guys will probably see me do things as far as getting my apartment together, because I have an older apartment that was intentional. I have an older apartment, so I'm doing little tweaks here and there to get it to look exactly how I want to. And I just have a bigger goal in mind when this lease is up, and I'll share that with you guys maybe a little bit later. But this move was intentional. I thank God for it. All is well, okay? All is well. But yeah, this video I think is just kind of going to be a vlog of me resetting. It's a new month. There are so many things that I'm working on as far as business and entrepreneurship, content creator space. I'm getting back into my collabs, my partnerships, my paid campaigns, and building up my personal brand. I have been helping women build their businesses and brands forever, and now I'm like, girl, you've done this for so many people. Turn yourself into a personal brand. And so I think I've done that unofficially in the past, but it's like now I'm like grabbing the reins and I'm like, let's just go for it. So this vlog is kind of like a reset and just kind of getting back into the swing of things and just kind of settling in. And I will share that with you guys. I know I've been talking a long time, but I just feel like I had to explain, or not necessarily explain, because baby, you don't really owe nobody no explanation for nothing. But for my supporters, you know what I mean? I just felt like it's only fair, let me say it like that, to just kind of bring you guys up to speed, especially because I want us to continue to grow as a community. And I appreciate all the people that really do like me for real in real life, and you enjoy my content, and you enjoy me sharing my faith and my beliefs and things of that nature. I really, really do appreciate y'all. So enough yapping. We finna put these groceries up. Y'all, I need to deep clean. I don't even know if y'all can see. I got a sink full of dishes. I need to clean. I think I want to meal prep. I'm not really sure. I don't know, because this week I got a lot happening, so I'm like, maybe I should meal prep, but then I don't want to get caught up in the hustle and bustle of things and then my meal prep go to waste because I don't eat it. You know what I'm saying? So I think that we're gonna put the groceries up. I'm for sure gonna do some laundry, do some deep cleaning, dishes, and we'll see what else we do. So yeah, thank you guys for rocking and rolling and not unsubscribing. Y'all, that is very tea, okay? Y'all did not unsubscribe during my hiatus, and I appreciate that so much. So we're jumping back in so we can get back growing and doing all of the things. And I will see you guys in the next clip. Good morning. It's another day in the vlog. Now I feel like y'all can see me. So I'm in my office. I know I look crazy. Let's talk about our to-do list for today. First and foremost, I'm out of breath because my apartment is upstairs, downstairs, and I just ran up the stairs twice because one, y'all, I was supposed to do this whole clean with me situation yesterday. Let me tell y'all what happened. So I started doing my laundry, and girl, it was taking me through there, okay? I normally don't let my laundry pile up. That is an old habit that I used to have, and I've actually been on top of things, but because I've had a hectic last few weeks, I did let my laundry pile up. So I had quite a bit of laundry to wash yesterday, and then girl, in the middle of me doing laundry, I got an offer for my listing. I think I told y'all at the beginning of the vlog that it was under contract, and we were under contract, but then there were a couple of like little things hanging in the air that the buyer's agent needed to take care of. And so yeah, everything was officially solidified yesterday, and then I had to get on the phone with my clients, and there was just a lot of okay, this is how we're gonna handle this. This is what we're gonna do, and woo, woo, woo. Then one of my former clients who I helped purchase a home needed a favor. Y'all, let me tell you something. When you are a real estate agent, your people are still gonna call you even after you help them get in their house. They're gonna call you for things that you don't even think about. But yeah, I love what I do, and so it's cool. But I ended up having to do a favor for one of my clients. And then I was going to go to Aqua Zumba last night, and baby, by the time I got that laundry together in my house, y'all, I washed and dried all my clothes. I folded up one load. Baby, them other 2 loads, yeah, no. I was so tired after grocery shopping, talking to my clients, working on this deal, doing a favor for my client, and doing laundry. Baby, I said, forget the class. I'm coming home and getting on the couch. And that's what I did. And I did not sleep all that good last night. I started to doze off on the couch. I was like, oh, I'll just sleep on the couch, knowing I am not a couch sleeper, okay? So around like 1 or 2 a.m., I got up. We ain't got in my bed, but like I told you, I did laundry. So I washed all of my sheets and comforter and da-da-da-da. But I was just so tired. I did not feel like making my bed. So keep in mind, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. So I just got out of bed, girl, with a little extra blanket that I had in the closet. Why did I do that? I should have just got my tail up and fixed it, because I felt like I was tossing and turning. I keep my house cold. I felt like I could not get warm last night. Girl, I played. So I actually got my morning started very late today. Right now, the time is 9:38. I'm getting ready to check my emails and see what we need to get done today as far as the work is concerned. Yeah, I put this hat on because the bonnet was boneless and I was not having it. Girl, tell me why I'm just coming downstairs, y'all. The time is 10. Can y'all see that? The time is 10:55. So what happened was I ended up doing a couple of things for my clients. Got on the phone, made some phone calls. I'm just getting off the phone. Still haven't ate. It's lunchtime, Bookie. It's lunchtime. So I'm now trying to debate on if I want to have a late breakfast or if I want to cook lunch. So we are making spaghetti. I was gonna make stuffed shells. I was gonna make hamburger, rice, and gravy. I'm like, you know what? Let me just go with what would be simple to make, just because I'm hungry, ready to eat. So we are ready to drain the grease off of this. I don't want to hear it. If you make your pasta sauce from scratch, great. It's probably like just like how people say when you learn how to make your Alfredo sauce at home, you don't want the jar sauce anymore, because honestly that's true. I learned how to make Alfredo sauce at home, and baby, I didn't want the jar sauce anymore. So you know, my mind might change, but I've always used ragu. I don't know, I'll give it a try, but I definitely know that I would try to make my own pasta sauce. It just won't be today, bookies. It will not be today, because I need to get back to, well, actually, I've already been working. I told y'all, Ashley got delayed. I was supposed to make breakfast, y'all. It is almost noon at this point. I've been on the phone with my clients, my real estate clients. So, yeah, that's where the time is gone. So, we're just going to drain some of this and then assemble the spaghetti.
Don't know when my nights became so complicated. Can't recall my mornings ever been this faded.
All right, so the belly is full, girl. The spaghetti was so good. Now I am about to get a shower, get dressed, get outside and get my life, because it's time to go outside. Granted, we are under a weather advisory in North Carolina. Y'all, it is in the high 90s. So if you're in North Carolina and you're outside, make sure you're careful. Make sure you stay hydrated. I'm going to stay hydrated. I've been drinking my water today. So I'm getting ready to get dressed, like I said, go outside. And I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I don't want to make it too long. I just wanted to address the elephant in the room, let you guys know your girl has moved, bring you up to speed. So when the content starts rolling out, everything is making sense, especially if you are local and you're watching me locally. So nonetheless, like I said, I hope you guys enjoyed this vlog. I will see you in the next one. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Bye.